Good afternoon to you, sir. Thanks very much for talking to us on France 24 today. Give us your first thoughts on the circumstances of Deby's death, this on the front lines, apparently near Libya.
Good morning, everyone. First, Idriss Deby was a soldier. It was a soldier, and he always, as the spokesman of the army said, as always, the defense of his country is threatening. He always goes into the front because he said himself, I prefer dying in the front with my arms without doing nothing and to die in my home, in my bed. So he for himself, he applies from himself all the precautions he wants to do for his country. So, of course, the circumstances are very troublous, and we not know yet what really happened. We have some rumors, we have some speculations, but we have to stay very, very, very cautious because the truth will be known in few days or few months. What we certainly know now is that Idriss Deby is not dead really in the front, but when they were carrying him to N'Djamena. So he died in N'Djamena first, and he was injured in the front, like the spokesman say. But we don't know really where he was injured. Is it really in the front line with the rebel of the facts, or between the armies, which we know that now the army of Chad is no longer the best army in Africa. And maybe there is another thing we don't know yet. So, yes.
We'll wait to see, as you said, more information as to the circumstances of his death. And rather than speculating too much as to what may have happened on that apparent front line, I want to ask you about his rule in Chad. I mean, he ruled the country for 3 decades. What do you think he'll be most remembered for at home?
The ruler, Idriss Deby, was I can say that, a great ruler, but a dictator is always a dictator. In Africa, we have some great rulers like him, but the distinctions in his country, the opposition is in his country, is carrying a lot of rebellions, armies rebellions, political rebellions. And in February, the army fired in the house of an opponent, and they kill the mother and the son of this opponent, and he take the maquis, in France we say. And we have a lot of problems in Chad. It's an ethnocentric power with Christian and Muslim, which are very, very, very different and apart from each other. They live in different neighborhoods. They have different occupations, and we have a segregation in this country. So Idriss Deby is like the power which take these different people together, and his politics is only sometimes from his ethnic, the Zagawa group, and they rule with strong arms in this country. So the internal political in Chad is very, very difficult for the opponent. And we have the young opponent, Success Masra, who is fighting with all his strength to make a moderate power, a more political and civilian power in Chad. Chad is a military country, military republic ruled by a dictator.
Celestin Alexis Agbessi, I want to thank you for sharing your analysis with us on the programme.